Ooh, okay, we can relax now. Listen, what it do? Bedtime crew. Hey, man, listen, today I am here with my immediate reaction, my thoughts, my breakdown, just my immediate ramblings about UFC 311, Makhachev versus Moicano. Just finished up, and I thought from the way that the card was going, which we'll talk about in depth over this video, I thought, all right, well, the card is just off the fucking rails. Moicano is going to win by TKO. I was ready to get the hardcores in the card. Dude, you didn't pick Moicano, bro? Dude, you know anything about the sport, bro? But listen, Makhachev just clutched up with a round one dot, like a minute into the fight, or like, bro, clutches up with this easy fucking performance. No damage taken on the feet, gets a takedown, holds down Moicano, makes him flip over onto his knees, locks up the DAS, taps him immediately in round one. That is the only way that you can come away with a win against a short notice opponent, bro. Because if Islam Makhachev made this competitive, if he went in there and like had some struggles with Moicano, you know, even when he slipped going for a kick or a punch or something like that, the crowd went crazy like he got fucking dropped. So for Makhachev to go in there and take 0 damage and give up 0 bad positions and just dominate a top 10 contender, no, like, I hate to go Rogan, bro. Nobody does that to Moicano, bro. I thought if Makhachev win, it was going to be dominantly, but it was going to be like later on. Like, he's going to be a little bit cautious in round one. He's just going to feel him out a little bit. Let Moicano do a little bit of striking to look a bit good, you know, get a read on him. And then, boom, he was going to catch him in round two. Makhachev just said, fuck that, took him down, subbed him immediately. Crazy, bro. Because the level of jiu-jitsu that Moicano has, the level of grappling that he has, that is like another really good legacy win. And I hope that people don't take this away from Makhachev, but these are the things that Makhachev is right now, dude. Lightweight GOAT, confirmed. Khabib, get fucked. I know Khabib was mad as fuck in the corner, bro. I know Khabib was sitting there and they're like, man, why did it have to be Umar that lost and not Islam, bro? But Islam's lightweight GOAT. Islam's the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. And he's on path to being one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time. In history of all time, whatever the fuck you want to say. Bro, who the fuck's supposed to beat this guy? Literally, only Arman Tsarukyan has a chance to beat this guy. Now we have to wait even longer to see Arman Tsarukyan fight him. So hopefully they get rebooked against each other soon. We don't have to wait for Arman Tsarukyan to beat another contender. Like, all right, Arman, you got to listen, kid. Arman, you got to beat Moicano, kid. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to sit through this shit. Let's just do Islam versus Arman as soon as possible. Islam took 0 damage. Moicano took 0 damage as well, which I'm happy about. He gets to just bounce straight back with a bit more name value now. But yeah, dude, crazy performance from Islam Makhachev. I hope that people don't just like brush it off like, oh yeah, he's supposed to do that. Because, bro, if he didn't do that, you guys would be going crazy against this guy. So respects to Islam Makhachev. That's the lightweight GOAT. And I've got to say this in the co-main event. All right, we're going to say this on 3 together, guys. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Merab's bantamweight GOAT. All right, fine, dude. 30 takedowns. Listen, I don't know how this guy keeps fucking doing this, bro. Every single time I go, nah, this is the guy to beat Merab, dude. This is the guy that can grapple and can strike. And for the first 2.5 rounds, that's exactly what played out. My prediction was Umar Nurmagomedov defends the takedowns, out-scrambles Merab, pieces him up on the feet. That's exactly what he was doing. For the first 2 rounds, he's whipping up those kicks, the front kicks, the head kicks. He's utilizing leg kicks, just like I thought. The jab was great. Rocked him in round 1 with the 1-2. But then Merab, dude, like, I don't know what it is about this guy that just... he always manages to find a way to win. And even when he's losing, he's like emoting. He's fucking still moving. He goes in between rounds like standing up. Umar's dying on the fucking stool after 3 rounds. Great performance from Merab. I'm not going to hate on him. I'm not going to cry robbery for Umar Nurmagomedov. Merab won that fight from 3, 4, and 5. I thought 3 was a very close fight. I did think when they said 49-46, I went, no fucking way. They just gave that to Umar. Did anyone else, when they hear that 49-46, go, bro, no way Umar's winning this, dude? Like, I don't know why. I just associate 49-46 with, like, a Dagestani winning. And the judge, and people are like, bro, that's a robbery. But Merab wins by unanimous decision. He is the bantamweight GOAT. Rumors are that his post-fight speech is still fucking going. The Intuit Dome is currently being closed. Hey, and another thing, guys, I beat Umna, and I'm very happy with this performance, guys. But respects to Merab. I'm going to keep doing the impression of him. You know, he is a funny little fucking guy, but I got to give him props for that. I'm not going to come on here and fucking hate on him. That was a better performance than the O'Malley fight. So just how good is Sean? Dude, imagine not fucking picking Merab, dude. Dude, Merab was fucking eating THC in the back with me and Shug, dude. But yeah, respects to Merab. You got to give him credit. He is the bantamweight GOAT, bro. Beat O'Malley, beat Umar. That is a crazy legacy win. Has wins over Cejudo and Aldo and Moraes as well. I'm giving Merab bantamweight GOAT status. Stamped, official, certified. You have my respect. I'm not picking him in the next fight. A lot of people want to hear my thoughts on this fight, and this is good. I'm happy with this fight. Listen, guys, I know that you're expecting me to come on here and cope that Jamahal Hill lost. I picked Jamahal Hill by TKO. I'm not even mad at this, bro. I'm happy for Yuri Prochazka. This was a fucking amazing fight. I called this being fight of the night. I mean, that's not really a crazy bold prediction. Like, I'll get into the bingo card at the end. I do have the full thing ready to go over at the end, so stay tuned for that. But, you know, that's not a bold bingo card. Oh my god, bedtime. How did you predict Yuri and Jamahal would be a great fight? But a lot of people were going either Jamahal round 1 KO, Yuri round 1 KO. I'm glad that both of them got to have their moments, and Yuri Prochazka winning like that, I can't hate on that, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when a guy that I pick loses, I'm always like, man, fuck that other guy. But dude, for Jamahal Hill to go out there, get dropped in round 1, come back in round 2, landing body shots, hurting Yuri to the body, trading in the pocket, trying to knee his head off every time. He's just extending his arms, trying to keep him. You know, they're trading in the pocket. And then for round 3, Yuri Prochazka to go like ultra instinct, slipping shots, landing good counters, follow up, finish him. It was awesome, dude. It reminded me of the Rakic fight. Except Jamahal Hill has like 2% of the athleticism of fucking Alexander Rakic, but he's tougher. He is better, I would say. He hits harder. He did really good, man. I think respect to both of these guys needs to be given. I hope that people don't clown on Jamahal too much. Like, I don't even think he was that bad going in this fight, but I'm sure people are going to be chanting Chama in the streets about the downfall of Jamahal the Blob Hill. All I gotta say is, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't on the live stream. I apologize. I don't really like doing them, but I was watching the fight with my boys. The second that Jamahal Hill fucking walks out, his belly's jiggling, and the knee pads are there, I'm like, oh my god, this guy's fucked. Let me know in the comments if anyone else felt the same. As soon as I saw those knee pads, I just knew what bro was losing. I was like, he didn't bring those to wrestle. He brought those to get dropped. Like, I did not. As soon as he walked out, I went, yeah, my pick's cooked, bro. But yeah, great fight. Can't complain. Good head movement from Yuri Prochazka. I never thought I'd say that. He actually was slipping a lot of shots. And my only question with the improvements of Yuri Prochazka, and I guess the improvements of Jamahal Hill going into this fight, how much of this fight where Yuri Prochazka is like slipping shots and looking slick, how much of this comes down to him being a really good striker? How much of it comes down to both of these guys not being that good? Like, I just think light heavyweight is not good enough to where a performance like that, I'm like, yeah, you know what, dude? I think he does do better against Pereira. I think Pereira still destroys both of these guys. And I think that with the certain announcement that got made at UFC 311, which I'm going to talk about this week, you know, I think that the only guy who can beat Pereira is not in this fight. He's a certain other individual from the mountains. His name is Big Ank. And I'm just so glad that that got announced. But yeah, dude, shout out to Yuri Prochazka. Great win. He bring a storm. And Jamahal Hill, very, very, very honorable performance. I'm going to give him respect, dude. Jailton Almeida, Sergey Spivak, these two just rolled around for a little bit, and then Jailton Almeida locked in, remembered that he's fighting Sergey Spivak, and fucking TKO'd him on the ground. Great performance from Jailton Almeida. I'm going to cross off Masterclass for this, even though he got controlled for a lot of the fight. He did reverse position. He did scramble well. He got on top, passed a mount pretty easily from the guard, and got the TKO. So yeah, shout out to Jailton Almeida. Called out Cyril Gahn. That's a good fight. Dude, I'm going to do like the fights to make video tomorrow. This is just my immediate reactions. Like, this main card was fucking sick. I would say that, you know, Jamahal Hill, Yuri Prochazka was fight of the night. Merab vs. Umar, it got boring at some points, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Islam Makhachev, that was like oh yeah, okay. Like, that was like a very anticlimactic kind of ending. I was worried for Islam. Like, the way that the rest of this card went, like, Yuri Prochazka's the underdog, Merab's a huge underdog, Jailton Almeida's a favorite. Opening up the main card, Rainier Derrida continued the title run. I was thinking, bro, all these underdogs are winning, bro. Imagine Moicano just goes out there, TKOs Makhachev. But Makhachev restored order to the universe. Got a great win via submission. And opening up the card, my boy, RDR. He went out. Bro, why was this so easy for him? I'm not going to lie. I knew RDR was going to win, not based on how good he is, but based on how bad Kevin Holland, like just the fact that Kevin Holland does not try to fight, right? Like, we can all agree here. Anyone that's been watching the sport long enough, you never pick Kevin Holland based on, oh, is he good enough or is his opponent very good? It's, will Kevin Holland try in this fight? And I knew for a fact he was not going to try in this fight. He's on the fucking Rampage podcast talking about, I don't give a fuck about the fight. So I knew for a fact Reinier de Ridder was going to beat him, but I thought it would be a little bit more blobby. Like, I thought he would look a little bit more shit on the feet. It's not as funny when Drickus 2.0 doesn't come out there and fucking spam spinning back fist and shit. It's not as funny when he just goes out there, takes down Kevin Holland, gets on his back, chokes him out immediately. So I'm not mad at it. I'm very happy. My boy Reinier de Ridder continued the title shot. I was very, very happy about that. I don't know why he caught out top 5. I don't think you're getting top 5, brother. But yeah, respects to my boy RDR. I'm so happy that he won. I'm so happy, guys. Yeah, all in all, on the main card, we went 3-2, so not too bad, but not that good, you know. We kind of, Marab low-key fucking ruined the parlay. I knew Jamal was gonna lose when he came out, bro, but I thought Umar could take it. He just slowed down, but main card was pretty good, a lot of finishes, very entertaining featured fight. Co-main event was all right. Main event was like, it was a good finish, but it wasn't like a damn, like, it was just like, oh yeah, that was gonna happen, right? So definitely Yuri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill was worth rewatching. But these fucking prelims, man, these prelims were, especially the top 3 prelims, and honestly, Grant Dawson and Diego Ferreira was pretty entertaining as well. These prelims were pretty good, but the biggest storyline, Peyton Talbott, get rid of the vinyls, stop painting the nails, stop listening to unreleased Frank Ocean together with Frank Ocean in Europe. Why is Frank Ocean posting stories of him and you cooking together? What the fuck is up with that? For anybody that didn't know, that didn't see this, the aura is gone. The storyline is over. O'Malley 2.0 has been cancelled. You know what? Maybe I judge Sean O'Malley too fucking harshly, bro. Because Peyton Talbott, I'm getting on these videos and I'm talking about, dude, this guy's grappling's better than O'Malley's was at this point in his career. You know, he's too big. He's got good power. Like, he hits harder. He's longer and rangier. This guy goes out there. Literally, it says 8 for 15 on taking this for Barcelos. It literally felt like Barcelos went like 90% from the field. It felt like every time Barcelos was like, oh man, I'm getting pieced up, and just took him down, he just did it straight away, like easily, and just barreled him over. Peyton Talbott really did not get going on the feet. I thought he was going to lose the first round and then come back, but he just couldn't get anything going. He hurt Barcelos a couple of times, but Barcelos just took him down, controlled him, got on his back, threatened cranks on the neck and stuff like that, landed some good ground and pound, some elbows. And the third round, I believe, was a 10-8. I know some people thought maybe the first round was a 10-8. Me, personally, I gave the first round of Barcelos 10-9. I thought the third round was a 10-8 for Barcelos because he took him down near the end of the round, got on his back, and just started raining down punches. So congratulations, Peyton Talbott. This man has been sent back to the fucking apex by Raoni Barcelos, bro. Dude, and this is one of those fights that I just know people are going to be like, dude, you didn't pick Barcelos, bro. You're freaking casual, bro. You picked Talbott, bro. But it is actually crazy that all it took to beat Peyton Talbott was a couple of double legs where you get your hands together, you know? Like, I really expected his size to be a big factor in this matchup and his speed, but he was kind of stuck in the mud. He looked really, like, flat-footed, and he's just walking towards Barcelos. I'm sure that Dana White's really happy with the outcome of this fight. I'm sure Dana White's on the post. This card just ended, but I'm sure Dana White's on the post-fight thing right now. Look, what's the question? Yeah, Talbott looked bone-dry. Listen, we're gonna book Talbott in the Apex versus Barcelos next. We're gonna do a stand and bang match next week between Barcelos and Talbot. But yeah, Raoni Barcelos gets the win. Very impressive. Very, like, actually was a good performance too. I got to give props to Barcelos. It wasn't like Talbot came in and just kind of got fluked or whatever. Like, no, Barcelos just beat him. Like, Barcelos was just better than him on the feet and on the ground. So yeah, respects to Barcelos, man. He's fucking good. The fact that Umar KO'd this guy out cold with one punch is actually crazy now. So yeah, respects to Barcelos, man. He deserves it. Azamat Bekov brutally colded Stone Cold Zachary Reese. Holy shit. I picked Bekov, by the way. I picked Bekov. Just saying. Bekov goes out there, gets on a single leg. Zachary Reese looks for an inside elbow, gets taken down. lands some pretty good shots off his back. Like Reese was doing good off his back. I thought he was going to throw up a triangle or an armbar or something. And then at some point, Makhachev just grabs the fucking back of his head and starts punching. And he drops a couple of punches. It was like a UFC 5 animation almost. He drops a couple of punches. The ref steps in, and then Zachary Reese just bounces his own head off the KO. Very, very brutal KO. I hope that Reese is okay. But yeah, huge win. Great debut for Azamat Makhachev. I don't really know where that puts him in the division because it's like, you know, like it is a good win, but it's like it's Zachary Reese, you know what I mean? Like he beat fucking Julian Marquez. So yeah, good performance, good finish, pretty nasty finish. This fight, fucking Guskov Elikano. So Elikano comes out there. He gets a takedown. He gets on Guskov's back. And I wasn't worried, by the way. I just want to let you know, I'm a hardcore fan. I'm not a casual. I wasn't worried for Guskov at all. Like, Elikano gets on his back. He's looking for submissions. He's controlling him the entire first round. And it seems like, oh, shit, like, this guy's actually doing good. I knew immediately Guskov was going to, at some point, either just ride out the round and then KO him in round 2, or reverse position and start ground and pounding and hurt him. And that's exactly what he did. He just shook Elikano off his back, rocked him real bad with some shots under the arm, got on his back, had a fully locked in rear naked choke, and the timer went off. And then in round 2, Elikano, this guy brings out new this guy's a fucking genius, bro. This guy brings out new tactics we've never even seen before. He goes, I don't know if he had himself losing by submission on the parlay or what, but he goes out there, he gets rocked, and he's grounded. So he gets grounded, he's on his knees, and he's literally on his knees with his hands up. Guskov's not even touching him. He just stays on his knees and like emotes to come get him. So Guskov just goes, grabs him, puts him in a guillotine, taps him out immediately. Like there's no resistance from Elikano. He just stays on his knees, lets Guskov put on the ghillie and just taps immediately. So masterful performance. Let's get this kid a fucking co-main event on a fight night next. Yeah, good performance from Agent 47. Can we please give this guy a fight, bro? Can we give Guskov someone that can beat him for more than one round? I would love to see Guskov fight someone that can actually fight longer than 3 minutes. But yeah, respects to Guskov. Good performance. Great finish. First one of the prelims, which was good. Last one I'm really going to talk about is Grant Dawson versus Diego Ferreira. Exciting fight, man. People like to hate on my boy Grant Dawson, but listen, listen, dude, the UFC knows what they're doing, bro. People are talking about, oh, Armin versus Makhachev, let's rebook it. Oh, you know, Makhachev versus Topuria. Nah, kid. The real dream fight, Grant Dawson, Islam Makhachev. I'm your replacement. He's coming for Islam, bro. And all jokes aside, he actually performed really well in this fight. He really just walked down Ferreira, ate some shots, you know, got rocked a little bit, took him down. Even some of the shots that he took were pretty far away, like Hamzat Chimaev type shit. Like he'd touch his arms around the legs and then just attach his body and still get the takedown. So Grant Dawson just took him down over and over again. They had some fun exchanges on the feet, decent scrambles on the ground, but Grant Dawson was in control the whole time. Very good performance. I hope that he gets put back in the top 15 or he gets a ranked opponent next because, yeah, Grant Dawson performed pretty well. The early prelims were all right. Rinya Nakamura got fraud checked by this hairy little bro. Rinya Nakamura, that's the last thing I'm going to talk about, bro, because, bro, why is my shit frozen? No. All right, bro. I thought my shit froze, bro. Oh my god, I thought my shit froze. Dude, Rinya Nakamura, nothing's going to stop me from talking about Rinya Nakamura. This guy goes out there. He's a 6-1 favorite. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about. Then we'll talk about the bingo card. He goes out there against Mu and look at the strikes, bro. 39 strikes, bro. Mu and Gafurov goes out there. He's fucking slipping punches. He's landing overhands. He's fucking feinting takedowns. He's emoting on Rinya Nakamura, like doing full-blown UFC 5 emotes with half of his back shaven. The other half is completely hairy like he's a fucking werewolf. Mu and Gafurov goes out there. I cannot believe that Rinya Nakamura almost escaped my fucking wrath talking about this. Because the Peyton Talbott one, I was like, you know what, dude, Barcelos is actually pretty good. Like, it's not that bad, right? You know, Merab Umar, these are two elite level fighters. Like, I can't hate on fucking Umar for losing to Merab, you know what I mean? Like, same with Jamal Hill. I can't hate on him losing to you. But Rinya Nakamura goes in there as a 6-1 favorite. No aggression. One takedown attempt. Not even a real attempt. Like, just not happening, right? Gets pieced up by Gafurov. Gets dropped. Gets emoted on. Does nothing the entire fight. When he's losing on the feet, he doesn't even try to chase takedowns, even though he's a fucking wrestler. This guy put on one of the worst fraud check performances I've ever seen. I can't believe that this guy got completely, not just lost to Gafurov, right? Like Peyton Talbott had some moments against Barcelos. He lost, right? He lost, clearly. Rinya Nakamura got schooled by Mu and Gafurov. he didn't just go out there and, yeah, I lost 29-28. Nah, dude. He got fucking dominated, dog walk, schooled, outclassed by Muin Gafurov to a point that Gafurov's comfortable enough to fucking emote him, pat him on the head. Just, what the fuck was that, bro? I told you guys I don't rate this guy, but I rated him enough to beat Muin Gafurov, and I'm genuinely shocked and a little bit offended and appalled that he managed to lose to fucking Muin Gafurov. And now I have to see this half-shaven man who's like 5'4", again on the UFC, and I gotta see highlights of this on his next fight. Muin Gafurov is a dominating striker. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I have to deal with now because of fucking Rinya Nakamura. So, all in all, very exciting card, I would say, based on the results. Some of the fights were pretty boring. Like, I don't think this delivered as much as we were hyped about it, to be honest, but I don't know if that's really possible. I would say the main card pretty much delivered what we were looking for. Like, Merab Umar was pretty close. Merab had some cool moments, I guess. Umar had some cool moments. Yuri Jamor was fucking badass, carried the card. Amazing fight. We all knew it was going to be lit. Fight of the night for sure. Gelton Almeida got the heavyweight fight over with quick, which I can really appreciate. I can really respect the heavyweight that just doesn't waste our time with the decision, like just gets it done quick so we can move on to other fights that we care about. So respects to Gelton Almeida for that. Reinier Derrida did the same thing, just got Kevin Holland out of there. Didn't let him clip farm at all, just fucking got him out of there. So pretty decent main card. Prelims under-delivered a tiny little bit, in my opinion. I would say like the Peyton Talbott losing was like wind out of the sails of the card. Like, I think if Peyton Talbott had got finished, it would have been like, holy fuck, you know what I mean? If Peyton Talbott had got a finish, it would have been crazy, but I think the fact that he just lost clearly and just didn't come back into the fight at all, like just pretty much just got shut out, I think that killed a lot of the hype of the card going into it. But yeah, all in all, I would say this was like a 7 out of 10 pay-per-view, like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Pretty decent card. Some fights are definitely worth rewatching. The finishes are pretty cool. Yeah, man, all in all, pretty decent card. As for the bingo, let me just fix this really quick. I can't believe we didn't get bingo because we were so fucking close, bro. I could probably cross out the delusional Jamal Hill rant. I don't know if I didn't watch it. It was like 30 minutes, but I'm just going to cross it off anyways. No one walked out to Tweaker. Yuri Prochazka, Jamal Hill ran into each other fight week. We had 3 submissions. We were so fucking close to getting 4 submissions. We got 3, so I was almost there. Kevin Holland acted cocky all fight week. Didn't try in the fight. Got completely dominated. Good fights got cancelled. Dana called Islam pound for pound #1 in his video. The press conference was amazing. You know, the card was pretty, like, the main card especially was, like, exciting as fuck. And then Merab Umar was, like, a bit slower pace. Like, that's a kind of questionable one, but I'm going to take it. Both those fights, Dawson Ferreira and Yuri Jamal, were fight of the night, so I'm fucking goated. Gelton Almeida masterclass, come on. Yuri Prochazka. I want third fight with Alex Pereira, man. I know that this is crazy, but I want this fight. And they announced UFC 313 with my boy, Big Hank. I'm going to talk about that this week, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the card. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA and drop your thoughts in the comments down below, man. I want to hear you guys' opinions. I went 8-5 on this card, so not the best, but could have been a lot fucking worse. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, man. Have a good day, boys. Goodbye.